What's up, YouTubers? Welcome back to another segment of What the Fish. Hey, YouTubers, welcome back. I just wanted to give a little update here on the 5.5 gallon Nano Reef. You see I have a little bit of hair algae there on the one plug with the zoanthids. Yesterday we added some new cleaning crew members. See if we could find some of them. They're really hard to see. There's one right there. There was about 20 different snails that went in here yesterday. And they're actually really active. I'm really happy. You can see how they burrow down into the sand. I don't know if you can really tell from the video, but they actually bury themselves in the sand, pour through it, get anything that's down inside the sand, they turn it up and turn it out, and there's some effective little guys. You can see a couple of them right back there in the middle. But we've got the Xenia still hanging in there. It's not pulsing, but it has grown pretty significantly. I did add an additional light to the top of the tank, so I think that might be it, that it's reaching for the light because it's grown taller. You can see how there's those couple of polyps that actually are standing out above the rest of them. But yeah, not really pulsing too much. And then this Zoa is just, you know, he has a mind of his own. And the frog spawn's just kind of plugging away. I tried to put a pump in here to increase the circulation. Look at that little snail crawling across the screen. He wanted his screen time. When I did that, it actually blew the frog spawn off the top. So when I put him back in, there's a bolt hole in the rock that I pushed the plug all the way down into, so it's much more stable now. I don't like to use glue or anything. I just want to try and, you know, keep it just the same as with all my other tanks, as natural as possible. I mean, in a 5.5 gallon saltwater tank, you're about as far from nature as you can come when you consider the size of the ocean. But, you know, I like to provide it as natural an environment as I can. Oh, look at that. You can actually see the hermit crab there picking away at some of that hair algae. So, I guess he's kind of doing his job, huh? And then there's Bozo the clownfish. He, of course, had to get his time in. See if he comes out. He makes laps around the tank. And you see another snail over there on the glass. But yeah, I just wanted to touch base, let you know we've upgraded the cleaning crew from just the 4 hermit crabs that were in here on the last video I showed you to what was supposed to be, I believe, 11 snails, and it came in with somewhere between 20 and 25. A lot of them are really small. These ones down that bury into the sand are really small, and there was only supposed to be 4 of them, and literally there was, you know, a ton of them in the bag. And I thought possibly they had sent me maybe some empty shells with them. I didn't know, so I put them all right in this one spot in the tank here in the front, so I could monitor the movement and make sure that, you know, they didn't send them because they have a high mortality rate or something like that, and there was going to be a bunch of deads that I was dealing with. But they, as soon as they got into the tank, literally the minute they hit the water, or hit the sand, I'm sorry, they started going in their own directions, digging into the sand, climbing the rocks. So all real healthy. And I just wanted to give a shout out to Reef Cleaners. That's who I got these snails from. Price was super reasonable, free shipping, everything came in good shape. and they are doing exactly what I got them to do. I don't know if you can see it up on that rock. We're starting to get a little bit of coralline algae, but we're also getting that hair algae going. I've been a little sick, guys, so I've been kind of slacking on getting new content. But coming up soon, I'm going to have an update on the discus, because they have moved finally into their new home. So I want to get you guys up on that and everything else that's been going on. Because I'm sick, and I mean, I'm sure you can hear I sound terrible. I've been kind of slacking, but that won't last too long, and I'll be back at it, getting you those videos you wait for. All right, thanks, guys. See you next time.